We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. The Midsummer Classic between the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special coverage of the Major League Baseball All-Star Game here on MLB Network. I'll be joined in the booth by Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, but before we turn to them, let's turn to the results of the fan voting for this year's All-Star starters. Final preparations being made on the field. We've got a fun night in store. It's the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 National League All-Star.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two men named by their managers to get the ball here to begin this All-Star game. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And I'm locking in on second baseman Ozzie Albies right now. This guy is an elite defender. Came up as a shortstop through the minor leagues until he dislocated his elbow. Has since moved over to second base, and also both sides of the plate. A switch hitter with this kind of swagger and this kind of defense doesn't come along often.
For the American League, the second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Field.
And that's dead center for strike one.
First pitch, 7:05.
A ball and a strike.
Wow, only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball? This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
Swinging a soft liner, leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. In there, and it's even at 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that'll bring up Anthony Rendon. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Anderson leads off first with 1 away. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Two-0 count, the pitch.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
Hit on the ground to third. Over to Albies. Relay to Freddie. Double play, and that'll end the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Hyunjin Ryu, a Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of
All-Stars on defense. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Striding in, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the National League, the left fielder, Tommy.
Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, 2 hits in 7 tries. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Hey, that two-seam fastball is going to be the be-all, end-all of this game right here. Who's going to execute? Is the pitcher going to be able to keep going to that well, or is the offense going to be able to make an adjustment and hit that ball in the gap?
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
A bouncer up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ryu gets the sign. Here it comes. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Now the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. 1 out.
All right, so here's how the National League All-Stars line up on D. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Into the box, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Meadows is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat.
Yeah, this guy absolutely does not discriminate, and you could close your eyes during batting practice and know exactly who's hitting the baseball in the cage.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
You know what that ugly swing tells me right there? This guy's got his good slider working. That thing's got depth and bite.
Acuña, a range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Batting fifth. From the Boston Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Fouled off. The 2-1 home. Hard on the ground towards short. Baez has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. American League goes down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ronald Acuna. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Still 2-2. Here it comes. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And there's one down now.
All right, let's check out the American League All Stars on defense. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
1-0. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That's 2-0 now. This pitch is popped up. Rendon has a play. 2 gone.
Batting fifth from the Colorado Rockies, the right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. Ryu steps into his windup. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at bat.
High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers. We'll move to the third with no score. Jacob deGrom, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 48, Jacob deGrom.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. now. Time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First delivery to him on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting in from the Boston Red Sox, the catcher, Christian.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And the pitch. In there for strike one. 0-1. Front door with the slider. He clips the zone for a called strike. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting ninth from the Houston Astros, the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First offering on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Ready with another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go in the American League. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Jose Barrios, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 17, Jose Barrios.
Here's Javier Baez.
Leading off for the National League, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
First pitch on its way.
Ball.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. And the NL is on the board first. It's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Barrios has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up, and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
Philadelphia Phillies, the catcher.
So the base is empty here with one away, and in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First offering on its way. One out, nobody on. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last two guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now, Tommy Pham. Popped him up. Gurriel over to his left, and that's the third out. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the National League 1 and the American League nothing. Walker Buehler, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 21, Walker Buehler.
With Merrifield next to bat. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
First pitch on its way. Soft grounder left side. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
The batter, number 7. Designated hitter, Tim Anderson.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch on the way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
21.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Up next to the American League, the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now, Anthony Rendon comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Fly ball out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. American League goes down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Zach Greinke gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
For the American League, number 21, Zach Greinke.
So striding forward now, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. There's the 2-1 home. Fastball well outside.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-2 pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
The 3-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he'll step off and try again. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one. One run, just one hit, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. 1-2 now.
Count is 1-2.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes again. 1-2.
Count 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Acuna digs in now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. One run, just one hit, and no errors on the NL line score thus far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full. 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Martinez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played 4 full. The NL leads it 1-0. Max Scherzer, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. They want to get things going. How about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Here's the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Scherzer, a right-hander standing 6'3". He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and a cutter. Now the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
To the plate now, Austin Meadows, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. On a line, that's a base hit.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Runners are at first and second with one away. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of a crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher.
So striding in, Christian Vasquez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A ball and no strikes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. 2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
One and 2. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. AL leave a pair. It remains 1-0. Garrett Cole will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Number 45, Garrett Cole.
Now in the box, Chris Bryant. He popped out in his first trip.
The designated hitter.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
0-1. Here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. fouled away. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just low with the slider there. That's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Meadows has it, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
Digging in now, Charlie Blackman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1 out, nobody on. Blackman behind, no balls and 2 strikes.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away.
Nope.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
Pulled toward right center field. Pilar's there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and with it comes Javi Baez to the plate.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Seared down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Cole's ready. Here's the pitch. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. NL down in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Patrick Corbin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the National League, number 46, Patrick Corbin.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and here comes the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman, Yuli Gurriel.
The pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Pitch on the way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Whit Merrifield. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Boy, right down the middle for strike two. Corbin, a 6'3" left-hander. He throws a slider, a two-seamer, a four-seam fastball, a changeup, and a curveball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Albies takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Tim Anderson.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tim Anderson. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get your head for a little while.
Kyle Seager will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. Now here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pham will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go in the American League. They still trail 1-0. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Freddie Freeman.
Rich Hill enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 44, Rich Hill.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
The windup and the 0-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
on a line. That's a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
1-0 the count. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fouled off. The 1-1. He's running. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The next 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the National League 1 and the American League nothing. Kirby Yates is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 39, Kirby Yates.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Michael Chavis will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 23, Michael Chavis.
Drilled right back up. Dive by Baez. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Eddie Rosario will Move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, right fielder, Austin Meadows.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Trey Mancini will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 16, Trey Mancini.
Hit back up the middle. Albies brings it in. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. The American League goes down in order. They're down 1-0.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the American League. Now playing right field. Number 16, Trey Mancini. Now in left field, number 20, Eddie Rosario. Now at third base, number 23, Michael Davis.
Jose Leclerc gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Leclerc.
Eugenio Suarez is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Eugenio Suarez.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Colton Wong will come on now as the pinch hitter. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And he'll beat the throw as he's got himself a bunt single.
The bat, the designated hitter,
Stephen Vogt will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Vogt's in a hole, 0-2 to him. The 0-2 delivery on the ground to the right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
The right fielder, number 19.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Now pitching for the American League.
So a new pitcher is set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Hit down the third baseline, reined in. There's Merrifield. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Javier Baez will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. And now we'll just stare him down out there as he steps off and bluffs him back to first. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. hit sharply on the ground. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give them a very important insurance run.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Chapman has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the National League 2 and the American League nothing. Eugenio Suarez remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. Colton Wong will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now in center, number 16.
Josh Bell stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Number 55, Josh Bell. Now it's
Giovanni Gallegos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the National League, number 65, Giovanni Gallegos.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
Elvis Andrus is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes. Gallegos, the native of Mexico, he throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. One out, nobody on. Two and one, the count to Pilar. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1 pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Christian.
Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Austin Allen will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 30, Austin Allen.
And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one. From the belt, the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Carlos Santana will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Number 41, Carlos Santana.
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
He's got to find a way to set his sights down, but if I'm the pitcher, I continue to climb that ladder until he makes an adjustment.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wong is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. AL leaves 1. They trail it here 2-0. Carlos Santana stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrews. Now at first base, number 41, Carlos Santana. Now catching, number 30, Austin Allen.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. He went down on strikes last time up. Roberto Ozuna goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the American League, number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
He's set and the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Again, a 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Bryce Harper will come on as a pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the National Leaguer. Number 3, Bryce Harper.
Right down Broadway that time. Strike 1. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. He's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Brandon Crawford will get a shot here as a pinch hitter.
Brandon Crawford.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. Skied into straightaway right. Mancini moving back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the National Leaguers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Bryce Harper will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing lefty. Number 3.
Brandon Crawford will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning.
Brandon Crawford.
Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Diaz.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Willie Calhoun is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. The 0-1 gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Jordan Alvarez will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 44, Jordan Alvarez.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here it comes on 0-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First delivery to him on the way. And he lays off there. 1-0.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
1-0 pitch on the way. 2-0 now.
2-0.
Two out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now here it comes. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The National League All-Stars led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jacob deGrom pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious National League All-Stars, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the visitors, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 24 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.